It's Mason from UPW Capital. Please take note of the risk disclaimer. Today's video is going to have two parts. The first part is going to cover characteristics of a great Forex trader or potential mentor. And the second part, we're going to cover MLM. With respect to MLM, I'm going to show you how the Forex mentors and Forex brokers are actually generating their income in this generation, right? The MLM part is going to be the most important part of the video, and I hope you stay till the end. If you're not following us on YouTube, please smash that subscribe button. Please also follow us on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, and other social platforms at UPW Capital. Our vision as UPW Capital is to reduce scams and misleading information by 1%. Please support that vision. We are on nedbank.co.za, and they have this trader position. The job purpose: to act as an intermediary between equity traders and key institutional clients to maximize commission revenue, ratings, and market share in the achievement of Nedbank strategic objectives. Now, this looks like a type of sales position, probably a trading position. It sounds very high tech, and obviously, this is a business. The requirements will be very high. Now, looking at the word institutional or institutional trading, I've noticed on YouTube and other social platforms, this word is now being glamorized. Everybody's speaking about institutional trading, hedge funds, how to trade like the banks. What I can tell you is, on each social media platform, none of us are verified in any way. They do not have our qualifications, our revenue statements. If we worked in potential hedge funds or banks, they don't have our revenue statements in terms of us trading as an individual. Basically, they have no identity of us. Those people who come on YouTube and speak or talk the talk, they are not to be trusted. Please treat all that information as a scam. In order to trade like a bank, you must be the bank, meaning you're going to have shareholders, you're going to have a registered business, you're going to have a FSP or financial services provider number, depending on which part of the world you're from, and you're going to have a team or potential team. Those requirements are very high, and please don't let people tell you that because they worked in a hedge fund or in a bank that they know exactly what's going on. That's absolutely meaningless, because let's face it, this bank has investors and shareholders, and they need to get loans or some sort of income to drive the whole process, right? They have to pay for the algorithms. They have to pay for the team salary. They have to take all the responsibility within this bank or within the hedge fund or within whatever company, right? So please let us not follow people who talk the talk, because if you associate yourself with 5 unprofessionals, there's a high probability that you may become the 6th unprofessional, right? So please be very careful. Now, moving on to the job responsibilities, we're just going to look at the few. You can come to this page and read it for yourself. Adjust price and risk management approach appropriately by being cognizant of market conditions at all times. Manage the risk and pricing appropriately by being aware of underlying liquidity and position management contributes. So this post is very in-depth, and you need someone who's very skilled. Moving on to one of the most important components for today's discussion, that is people specification. They want someone with a professional qualification or honors degree, right? They want someone with a bachelor's degree in finance, economics, or a related field. Now, the reason why I'm showing you this position and the requirements is, a potential Forex mentor who has this type of qualifications and skills could be someone to help you with your dreams and your vision of becoming a great Forex mentor, right? If you work with professionals, there's a high probability you're going to become a professional, right? And you, as someone using this type of person as a mentor, you don't need to particularly have all those qualifications. their skills and their knowledge could actually rub onto you because they're highly professional, right? They also speak about essential certifications. Okay, before we go there, relevant honors degree, CFA, Chartered Financial Analyst. The CFA program is a highly recognized program in the financial industry. People who have this qualification are well respected, and they have developed skills and knowledge that makes them competent to be in the financial industry, right? Take note, none of the Forex mentors have academic qualifications, or have, let's just say 99.9% of them don't have qualifications, don't have the knowledge about Forex trading. They don't have the background to serve the people in the way they deserve, right? So you got to be careful who you associate with. If you're following Forex profits and the earnings and the Lamborghini and the lifestyle and those nice black cards which come from private clients and that type of vibe, unfortunately, or I regret to inform that you will probably be unsuccessful, because that forms part of MLM, which I'm going to discuss soon, right? So please be very aware of your environment. If you put yourself in a negative environment, or an environment where the vision of the person is to generate income from you, you're not going to get any skills and knowledge from that person. In fact, you'll probably end up being someone who does MLM. So that's how it is, right? Essential certifications, relevant registered person exams. Now, in South Africa, you have two sets of exams. You have an RPE2 and an RPE5. If you combine that with the FSP number, the individual may be able, or is applicable to sell signals or sell financial advice, right? Remember, this trader or this person here is not able to sell signals to the public, because he or she will be using the FSP number of the bank. So be very careful of that, right? You can also contact the Financial Sector Conduct Authority of South Africa to confirm the requirements of giving financial advice or selling Forex signals, because that's very important information. Minimum experience level, they want someone with 3 to 5 years relevant trading experience. Now, they're not asking for that nice black card, a private client card. They're not asking for you to have gold tooth or teeth. They're not asking you to have a Lamborghini, right? They're not asking you to show your profits and your live accounts to mislead everyone on the social platforms, right? They want professionals. Now, you might ask yourself, why would they want professionals? If you work with professionals, there's a high probability that the company will achieve professional results, right? Quite simple. Here you have technical and professional knowledge, you have business writing, you have communication strategies, and you come here and you look at governance, risk, and controls. Now, with respect to government, risk, and controls, some elements of that is covered by the CFA program. I have completed the CFA Foundations program, and they have taught us that the financial industry is a very complex system, and we need to project only the truth and the absolute truth. We only need to work with professionals in the environment, and in this case, you can see the bank needs a very professional and skilled individual. With respect to my posts and the videos that I produce, I've noticed there have been some comments where people say they see it as negative or it's not supportive. I want to clear that up and mention that in no way am I intending to be negative. The idea of Forex trading or the environment within the trading industry, you must know that it's a highly vicious environment. There's nothing positive about that, in the sense that we have data to prove that, and that's just how the market operates, right? You have investors who are heavily funded and they have the edge. And unfortunately, if you're not equipped with knowledge and skills, you will be eliminated in the game. That's not my rules. You can even look at stats from brokers. They simply tell you over 70% are losing. And unfortunately, it is how it is. But our objective is to work with professionals so we can be able to counteract that, right? Because our vision here is to become traders who are winning, right? In that small percentage of the winners. And here, your person or mentor, he or she having these characteristics could be someone to look upon, right? So here, if you want to apply for this position, I wish you well. You can contact the Nedbank recruiting team. Here's their number. It's a South African position, or it's based in Johannesburg. Good luck. Let us discuss MLM. Now, on a simple Google search, you'll notice we have businesses that involve selling products to family and friends and recruiting other people to do the same, called multi-level marketing. That's what I was referring to, MLM. It's also called networking marketing, direct marketing. Some MLMs are illegal pyramid schemes. Now, pyramid schemes, particularly the illegal ones, are very common within South Africa and within the world, right? What happens is you have someone who takes 100 Rand or $100 and they go and convert it to, let's just say, $1,000, right? This individual or this person goes and recruits his family, his friends, and he tells everyone he's making outrageous returns, right? And that is how a illegal pyramid scheme starts. Now, be very careful. You, as the individual recruiting people, you have no right in the world to bring people onto an illegal pyramid scheme and cause them financial distress. Please be careful of that. It's illegal for you to do that. Now, let us look at this picture right here. Here at the top, we have a very handsome or very pretty Forex mentor. Can also be a broker too. We're going to get to the broker soon. What happens is, in our trading environment, we have motivation, right? People recognize motivation in the form of Forex profits, a lifestyle, those lovely SMSs from the banks, 40K, 50K, 100K. People also view the live accounts. Sometimes they have millions of dollars in there. That all forms motivation. But what you don't understand is MLM, or a pyramid structure. You're unable to see it now, but I hope when you get to the end of the video, you're going to see it. What happens is, on point number 1, we have stimulants, which I just mentioned, right? Which forms motivation. These Forex mentors use it to thrive. They're making a lot of money with the system, right? And what I can assure you is 99.9% of Forex mentors cannot trade. Believe it or not, right? They gave you the perception that they can trade, and you might be gullible enough to believe it, but they have another vision for you. And within this triangle is what we call a pyramid scheme, or some sort of distribution for them. This Forex mentor will be ultimately the highest earner in this pyramid scheme. What also happens in the trading environment under motivation, this Forex mentor will go and pay a newspaper or media company anything from $250 to $1,000. What happens there in that article or within that live TV or live presentation, the Forex mentor will mention that he or she is a millionaire. Forex trading is easy. Forex is for everyone. Forex changed their life. That forms a part of the system to get people on this triangle, right? This nice, pretty triangle. The ultimate income of the Forex mentor, we can call it that, right? So please be very careful. With me mentioning or giving you that information, it's absolutely shocking and absurd that a professional company, a media company or a newspaper would actually market a Forex mentor, or they will actually place pyramid schemes on their newspaper, sometimes the first page. And that's how the environment, or rather, this is why the frauds and misleading information is an industry worth billions of dollars. It's because of our social media platforms. It's because of our newspapers. They're all working together to mislead all of us, right? And this is the saddest news to present to you. And I know many people have literally seen Ponzi schemes on Facebook and Twitter and YouTube and TikTok. And there's nothing that we can do. Every time those posts are there, it's under a paid advertisement. I find it very shocking that it even exists. The most shocking part is me coming onto this person or this shareholder's platforms to tell them they have dirt in their room, or dirt under their carpet. They're actually allowing all this. That's how it is. There's no other exception to what I'm mentioning. It's all because of them that the frauds and misleading environment or scams is a massive industry, and we've got to recognize that. And as a community, as people, we need to come together and fight it. We have to campaign against it. We have to get it out of their system, because they're also profiting from it, right? YouTube is making money in the form of advertisements. If I pay YouTube, let's just say 250 Rand or $250, they're going to place an advertisement for me, irrespective of whether I'm a criminal or not, or whether I'm having a type of pyramid distribution like this. They're going to place it, right? We've seen it on all social media platforms. And I'm shocked that we don't have the FBI, we don't have proper police systems or proper laws to completely ban that. No social media platform must have that, right? Let us get back to the Forex mentor and broker. Now, this Forex mentor, he or she or they, we're going to refer to, are very brilliant. They know exactly what they're doing. We also have introducing broker links. These Forex mentors will get you onto their pyramid scheme. What goes on is this Forex mentor will market his or her broker links. Here you have person 1, person 2, 3, 4, up to 8. His or her vision is to get you to trade as fast as possible, right? Because that's how they're going to generate income. They've already stimulated you. They've already turned your emotions on. They already got you into a state of wow, excitement and everything, right? Now they need to make money off you. These 8 people will contribute via an affiliate link from a broker, and a lot of them will fund accounts. The mentor will tell you, please fund with 1,000 Rand or $1,000. And in our case, or in this example, you have 8 people funding 8,000. From the 8,000, this Forex mentor is going to get a good piece of the cake, right? Now, what I can tell you already is this person is not authorized to give you Forex signals if that's their marketing plan, unless they have an FSP number, right? So the common marketing is they'll ask you, please fund, and I'll give you free Forex signals. Please make sure that they authorize to give you financial information. No FSP number means you're working with a criminal, right? It's quite simple, nothing difficult to it. And also contact your financial sector contact authority. Another way for the Forex mentor to make his true income is by selling courses. And obviously you're going to be buying a fake course, right? In a sense, it'll be on a YouTube level or probably even low. Let me share a story with you. Back in 2017, I actually got a tip-off from a kind gentleman. He told me, please do not buy that course that I wanted to buy. And he mentioned that it's on the same level of baby pups. Now, if you look at the different courses provided from all of them, it's basically on the same level. It's a low level. Now you have stats. Forex brokers, or the research that I've conducted recently, in 2022, we had almost 70% of people losing Forex trading, right? Which is a very shocking statistic to present to you. And it opens up so many gates, right? It opens up the gates in the sense, we've now got a question, okay, we have 70% of losers. How is that even possible? Because people are paying for mentorship, they are paying for signals, they're paying for Forex robots, they're paying for so many products, but they're still part of that losing figure. How is that even possible? And here's your proof. Here's right here, you have your nice triangle. With myself, I've not been verified. No social media has my identity documents, my qualifications, my revenue statements to prove that I'm earning. Let's just say if I told you I was earning 6 figures as a Forex trader, they have no evidence. Be very careful of what people are telling you on social media. Please don't be gullible. Have you ever noticed on Facebook that you have an advertisement, maybe a Forex robot, maybe a course, maybe something, right? And there are a lot of people who comment on it. Now, what you have not been able to see is those people, person 1 to person 8, are actually robots. They are fake accounts. You get fake accounts who are actually commenting on the post to stimulate you to get you onto the triangle again, right? So on the Facebook post, on Instagram posts, the robots will say the courses are so good, managed to pay university fees, managed to cover debt, thriving from the Forex course, thriving from the signals. I'm making so much money, I'm learning so much. But what you're not able to see is all those are robots and fake accounts created by the Forex mentor to get you onto the system. So you got to be very aware and very careful of what you see. Then you have innocent people who view those comments and they're like, wow, remember, you having stimulation from the newspapers and from live TV. So when you have people coming onto Facebook and other social media platforms, they probably will be attracted to purchasing courses and signals and stuff, but they don't know what's really going on because it's actually robots commenting, and it's a very sad thing to mention. Check it out for yourself. You'll find that it's absolutely true. Now, Forex mentors also for robots, right? You've probably seen those robots and they claim to be 90% or they're winning so much. If you look at the structure that we discussed from the advertisement, we mentioned that we have shareholders, we have a company, we have everyone, right? Did you know that Ray Dalio invests about $100 million annually to have resources or news which helps him or gives him his edge in the market, right? He mentioned himself. You can do research and you can check for yourself. Now, let me tell you, if you bought a robot and the robot costs $400, how is your robot going to compare to someone investing $100 million? Now, let's assume in the Forex market, you have companies, institutional people investing, or institutional companies investing that type of figure. How are you actually going to compare against those people, right? It's impossible. It doesn't make sense, right? You need to get yourself into a position where you are like, okay, people are losing. You need to go into the active mind where you're like, okay, how do we solve this problem? This guy on the video is mentioning, giving this information. What can I do? Can I maybe get a company to create an algorithm for me? Can I get someone to help me create resources, or can I get a company to sell me news, or can I find a company that sells news that may help me have an edge in the market? What can I do? You've got to find the solutions for you. Remember, I can't save you. Your Forex mentor can't save you. The Forex broker can't save you. No one can save you. Only you save you, right? So take the information and use it to thrive. Be a problem solver. Be a leader. Please don't follow these bums, because if you follow 5 bums, there's a high probability that you'll become the 6th bum, right? Now let us look at the Forex broker, right? The Forex broker, they are very sneaky. What they do is they'll get a mentor who's considered influential. As we mentioned, this is a pyramid scheme. We've seen it from 2015. Because in 2015, Forex trading became very famous with a few Forex mentors. They appeared on TV, they appeared in newspapers, they were called the most influential. And that's how a lot of people actually, or that is why many people are on pyramid schemes. And it might not even be because they are on Forex pyramids. They can actually be on other pyramids where they have developed the belief that wealth, there is fast wealth. Things can happen fast. I can earn well. Trading is for everyone. You should be trading. They've actually believed that, and they haven't properly research and understand the environment. They went in blindly because you have a mentor's vision is to make money off the community or from the community, right? So they get people who use their platforms. Let's just say someone makes $50,000. They'll interview this person and they'll place it on their social media posts to entice other people to trade. They'll place a poster and they'll give the mentor a net worth, maybe a billionaire. Maybe they'll say this forex trader is earning 100 million rand or 200 million rand, or he's got those net worths, right? That type of success story or any sort of success story is used to stimulate you, to motivate you, to get them on, or rather to get people onto their pyramid scheme. That is actually very pathetic. You can see the level, or rather the level here is very low. You're dealing with people who are vibrating on a low frequency. And in terms of achievement, and if you're someone who's driven to achieve goals and achieve financial wealth and financial success the true way, right? And there is only one way, which is the true way. You probably will fail, unfortunately, as harsh as it is to mention. They don't have a vision to serve you, and their vision is only to serve themselves, right? Now, the Forex broker will use even these so-called influential Forex mentors to stimulate other people so that they can trade live. And that is how they make their money. Ultimately, with the affiliate links, they will obviously make the most money. We've come to the end of the video. Until the next video, goodbye.